I wanted to let everyone know how impacted I was by the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I have been changed. I'm sure you have as well. There is a stirring in my soul to turn my fight for Monroe to a bigger stage. So, without further ado, I will not be running for re-election for mayor. This was a hard decision because I was geared up and excited to run and plan to be a long-term serving mayor. After much prayer with my wife, we came to a decision to change direction. I feel excited about the work that I have done so far. There is so much more, though, to be done while I'm still mayor. I also feel excited about the next mayor of Monroe, Councilman David Dotson, who will be running to take the baton. I fully support, thank you. Yeah. I fully support David Dotson for the next mayor of Monroe. He has served as a law enforcement officer and community servant for years and has been an effective councilman. David doesn't just chase titles, but instead is always looking for ways to serve this city, which he genuinely loves. He gives his time and risks his own life for Monroe. With his leadership, I believe we'll see the local government serve the people in new ways. However, I'm not done yet. I'm not going anywhere. We have so much to build on with many initiatives I started, such as the Animal Welfare Committee, Special Needs and Disabilities, Homelessness and Addiction Committees, even the Winchester Revitalization Committee. These are just some of the things I started and will continue to invest in after my term is done. Monroe has successfully achieved sustainable growth while other municipalities struggle with high traffic and residents being taxed out of their communities. In Monroe, we grow with our current residents in mind, and we work to improve what we already have, such as the Winchester community. We have put our residents, not developers, first. Monroe will continue to be my home, where I was raised and where I'm raising my family. But I will be working towards making a statewide impact. I've been invited to speak around the state by local groups who have heard about the success of Monroe. Some of the things I've been standing up for in this community. I have been stirred by Charlie Kirk's death and legacy, and I have been privately asked by many to take my next step in public service. I'm not announcing my exact plans today, but stay tuned because it's going to be big. Now, I'd like to introduce the next mayor of Monroe, David Dotson.
Good morning, folks. My name is David Dotson. I stand before you with great pride and a deep sense of duty to announce my candidacy for mayor of Monroe. First, I want to thank Mayor Robert Burns for his dedicated service to our city. He has worked hard for Monroe, and I'm honored to have his support as I take this next step. While our approaches may differ slightly, our goals have always been the same. Make Monroe a place where all citizens can thrive and make it a city of opportunity. For those who may not know me, I'm a husband, a father, a Christian, and a conservative Republican. Those aren't just titles to me. They're the values that guide how I live, how I lead, and how I serve. I'm also a Marine Corps veteran with over 25 years of law enforcement experience. Those experiences have taught me the true meaning of service before self, and that leadership is not about titles, it's about service. I show up every day ready to work for the citizens. I give them an honest day's work and stay focused on results because I work for the people of Monroe. Some of you may know me from my work opposing the explosive growth of high-density residential development here in Monroe. Through that effort, I've served on the Planning Board, the Airport Commission, and most recently the City Council. I've built a reputation for doing my homework, asking tough questions, and making decisions based on facts. I researched our development ordinances and pushed for ways to amend them to require both public input on every residential project while reducing the density of those future developments. The homes that are being built today are not homes that I voted on as a city council member. I've also pushed for responsible spending and voted against the latest budget that raised your property taxes. I've fought for greater transparency in city government. Most recently, I proposed to City Council public disclosure of conflicts of interest, as well as a yearly financial disclosure statement filled out by each City Council member. My belief in family is important, and it's the foundation of who I am. That's why I brought forward attendance regulations for our city-owned venues to make them safe, family-friendly spaces for our community. As mayor, I'll continue to focus on the same priorities that I have championed as your councilman: strong public safety, responsible growth, and transparent government, and policies that protect hard-working families who make Monroe such a great place to live. I believe in this city. I believe there's a bright future ahead of us. We've made great progress, but the best is yet to come. Thank you, and I look forward to earning your support to become the next mayor of Monroe.